Hello everybody, welcome back to another stream. It's going to be a very short one today because we got a lot of housework to do around the house because we got to get the stuff up and running again. But we are going to do some very short races. I'm going to try to do 2 races this morning because we're going to do a short case on Super Bowl Relay. Now that is one of my brainchilds along with some help with other members of our community for the Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide community. What that is basically a very short seed set that you actually play with other players on the same team. The idea is that you have to run back to back to back to back in a relay race. So basically, when you kill Kefka, that's the crack pow at the end of the run, you hand off to the next person and they run. Each runner is going to actually have a different seed to run. So they're all going to have the same flags, but they'll be running a different seed. Now, there's also going to be another team that you're going to be opposing on the opposite side. Now, the person in the first slot, second slot, third slot, and fourth slot will be running the same exact seed in their position. So, in other words, the seed that the first 2 runners run will be the same, but the second runners will have a different seed from the first, and so on and so forth. That's the idea. Let's dive in and check out what they look like. As always, for me, twitch.tv/SaberWolfGaming, Tunes Gaming Under Stream Live, youtube.com/SaberWolf18, where the cut-down versions of my gameplays also live. Also, remind everybody that we also do have the merch store available as well, with stickers, t-shirts, hats, hoodies, tank tops, and jackets. Courtesy of Streamlabs, they'll deliver anywhere in the world to you, so it doesn't matter where you live, they'll be able to deliver it to you. And once again, we do have the seat set here, and I don't know why my game's not showing up. It's on. Oh, it's minimized. Ah, that's why. Ah, okay. It's minimized. That's why the game won't show up. But there, right here. Boom. Come on. I know you could do it. Hey, there we go. But yeah, anyways, so what? Get some other music going on here. So what this is basically is you basically have to look for, as you see, 5 characters or 6 espers. I do start with 3 characters. You really have to find 2 more characters and 6 espers. So it's a much shorter format than Ultra League and Moogle Cup and like those. There's also some other tidbits of extra information here that we can showcase as well. As you can see, there's also you automatically get the KT skip. You get dried meat, so you don't have to find dried meat anywhere in the world to try to get the Gao thing. You automatically get the sword text, the magic text, the blitzes, the dances. You get all of that unlocked immediately for you. So you're going to have access to all the abilities and all the skills. In fact, you also get all the lores. You get all those too as well. Now, the other things about this is that you do not have... you also... 2 of the characters cannot be Gao or Yamaro. So it means you're going to start with 1 Gao or 1 Go-Go or 1 Yamaro. Also, the other big thing to know is that you get all the rages. Means you're going to have the Retainer's shock ability. You're also going to have, let's see. Oh, yeah, X-Magic and Possess are turned off. The multipliers are much higher, times 4, times 4, times 7. So farming for is not going to be a bad thing. Everything's going to be a set 2, so everything's going to be very easy. All of this is really doing is seeing how fast that you can go throughout the seed. Final battle is actually scaled, so that means if it's like 5, 6 times 2, that's 11, 22. It means Final Kefka is only going to be level 22, so it's going to be very, very easy. Kefka actually gets 1 shot. In this format, because basically it's all about how fast can you get through a seed. The fights aren't going to be very hard or matter very much, but it is going to be a bit of a how fast can you navigate your way through a seed. Magics are randomized. You start with 10,000 gold. Now, on the format that we do, because this is actually showcased going to be on Gaming for Hope, Gamers Against Suicide. We were extremely popular with the last Gaming for Hope event, Gamers Against Cancer event, and this was debuted during that event, and it was an amazing turnout. It was a very, very popular event raised the most money in the entire marathon event. So we're bringing it back for the next Gaming for Hope event. It's going to be the first weekend of August. So we're going to be about a month away, month and a half away from there. So be sure to check that out as well. You also get the Phoenix Downs. You get all the tools. You get everybody can use everything. It's like 100% equipability. So you can throw it if you want to throw a Ragnarok on a Yeti. You can throw a Ragnarok on a Yeti. Don't recommend it though, because it doesn't get the bonus crit damage hit though. Yeah, Luminas are everywhere. Experience eggs are everywhere. So this is basically just we're gonna dump everything to a hat. No Ultima. I don't believe Ultima's on. Yeah, Ultima's not on because there's some things we wanted to keep off of the thing. So Ultima's not turned on. We wanted to reel in some of the back. Also, Y Remove is on, but it's Y Remove X Zone. Now, it works exactly the same as Y Remove does. But we wanted to show what was happening on the screen because this is more geared to a showcase event. And some people don't know what Worlds Collide is or how Worlds Collide works. So we wanted to be able to showcase what was happening. Sorry, I got Doggo right next to me. I got to pet him. I got to pet the Doggo when he's next to me. We wanted to showcase what was happening on screen for the time. So that's why we have a Vanish X Zone. So there's like a little flash on the screen to show that something is actually happening and this NPC is actually being removed instead of just boom move. Which is what Y Remove does. Instead, we have X Zone, which it takes an extra few seconds, but the thing still happens. That means we also still have Magitech Facility and Mount Zozo. That kind of stuff is also available as well. One other thing to note is that there's no free checks, which means that the spots that will give you a free reward item, like Gal's dad's house, auction house, stuff like that, all of those places do not have an Esper or character reward. Those are automatically going to be dead checks, even Celeste's basement check. So that forces you to actually have to do some of the checks. So it makes it a little bit longer, but makes it a little more challenging that you're not going to get those free checks and everything. And also going to ensure at the same time that the Espers of characters will be at those forced encounters against bosses. And there's another thing where I was thinking about that and I'm trying to figure out the other thing I was going to mention for that. I don't remember now. But yeah, so that's basically what the parameters are of this Super Bowl relay stuff is. Again, it's about how fast can you maneuver through a seed set. It is a little bit where if you can find the Illuminous and Experience eggs, you will automatically probably win. If you find them first and you dive into the run that way. There's not really much grinding that you have to do or anything like that because everything's scaled. So really, that's all pretty much what it is, right? All right, let's see what we can dive into here. All right, so we're gonna do. Whoa, hello! What the heck just happened? Oh, my controller's stuck. That's great. That's not nice. All right, so we're gonna dive into the first one, and we'll see if we have time. We'll do a second one. So let's see what we do. Right, here we go. Terra, Shadow, and Strago. Sketch, GP Rain, and lore. Okay, well we got all the lores on Terra at least. Now, the thing is, like, you could do Terra's, actually, yeah. Now, you can do Terra's, Esper check. However, the problem with doing that check is we already know it's going to be dead. So there's nothing going to be down there, to actually get. It's just going to be a dead check. Now, there's a high reward dead check down there. But, again, it's going to be a dead check. So we're probably not going to have to run through there. We are going to grab these items, though, because the chests are completely randomized, as you can see. Because we got Mega Elixir already. There's an Atlas Armlet, which is amazing for this kind of run, because it amplifies the damage of our melee attacks. We also found a Striker down there. We found basically every weapon that Shadow can use, normally. We also got a Thunder Shield, so that's kind of cool. Unfortunately, wire remove actually doesn't work into that area. That only works for that only works if you actually have terror in the party. We're gonna have terror in the party there. So now we're gonna dive into this area. We do have like I say, we do have like a wire remove, which you can see it takes a second, the screen will darken, the flash will happen, so that indicates to people who are watching what exactly is happening, what the player is doing. If you just did wire remove, the person would just immediately disappear, just keep moving, and people are like, how the heck did that happen? Or why did that happen? So we just, for showcase purposes, I like to have that on to showcase that. Also, prices of items are incredibly lowered and completely randomized. So you will find like experience eggs for like 100 gold pieces. And go from there. And that was not worth it. But items you could sell, like a mithril knife, could be worth like several like thousands of dollars. So, and if people would stop walking in front of me, that'd be nice too. And since everybody's able to equip everything, that means everybody can basically have tabby suits and everything. So, tabby suits are a really good item. You don't be afraid to buy like a whole like 5 or 6 of them, because you're going to have 5 or 6 characters in the party. So yeah. See, I'm running low on money already. I mean, also, to Zen, Thief will also be a dead check, but if it's worth like a couple of bucks, then maybe we'll grab it. Oh, it is a glowing stone. Oh, that's right, because Season Thief is, you have to pay for it, so... Oh, there's our experience eggs. That kind of sucks, actually. We are experience eggs. Yep. Now, obviously, the pathing is completely different from what we normally do for this kind of run. You're going to be looting a heck of a lot less, just getting your basic items, because everything's scaled, so you really don't need the big dead items. I mean, if you do find Illumina stuff, obviously you can do a heck of a lot better in this kind of run. But if you just find your basics, like earrings, hero rings, stuff like that, you can basically fly through the rest of the run here. Speaking of which, there's a hero ring right there. Everything's actually pretty good. Let's see. What can we sell? Sell that, which is not very much. I like the economizer. Well, nobody can use tools, so we're gonna sell all the tools, actually. Actually, we're gonna do our full loop here. There's one thing we do need. We do need tensor sleeping bags. That's one thing we are definitely missing. Oh, Hyperwrist. Well, there's our sleeping bags. They are really expensive, unfortunately. Come on, kid. Get out of the way. Yeah, if you take longer than 10 minutes to clear out a early game here, we taking way too long. The other thing we gotta think about is what is our pathing gonna be. We already have 3 characters, so Magitek is an option. However, you really don't get any early fights there, so it's not a great option. And the only other good option we have that could get some early levels and stuff would technically be there's Latte River or Burning House, and neither one of those are that great of a check to do. Oh, else we do have a Planet Continent. Planet Continent would actually be probably the best option here. We do to get a couple of fights then you get 2 boss fights afterwards for the reward, and 2 of the rewards are guaranteed. So 2 of the rewards are guaranteed to be a character in Esper. So that actually might be your best option, is do Floating Continent immediately. Yeah, it's faster to just wait for the girl to move down, because she always moves down from that position instead of wire move. Because this, well, not wire move, it's YX zone. So it's gonna be slower to do it that way. Just wait for the NPC to move out of the way. Right? Oh, big case. Nice. Oh my god, bro. Seriously. Alright. Actually, I should probably... Wait. Hold on. Let's save this first. So 2 of the rewards are guaranteed, so this will guarantee us to be like 3 and something by the end of this. then we can do some of the faster checks afterwards. Oh yeah, the other thing is everybody starts with warp because that gets you out of situations. You don't need warp stones that way, and it also enables the Illumina Ragnarok procs too. So that's why I have everybody start with warp because it actually helps other areas of the game and allows you to do faster stuff that way. So. Oh, this fight 3 times. That's interesting. Usually I don't get the same fight 3 times. Yeah, so the increased experience gain because it's ×4 plus the experience like doubling that. So you're actually getting like ×8 right now for experience. So we're actually leveling extremely quickly here. Speaking of which, it's the wrap up. Still got it off. It's crazy. It's bolt 2 Learner Strago. You get to free heal off this. That way I don't have to worry about thing bags or anything here. Why did I gotta wait first, you dummy? I don't even know why I did that. I have to wait first. Everybody's got to recharge back up again. That's great. Also gonna heal Strago. Whoop-de-doo. Ow. That took longer than it should have. Each run should take approximately about 40 minutes to run. At least that's the goal here. Wait, I have a move charm. What the fuck? Are you serious right now? You steal. Couldn't steal? Really? Damn, that sucks. I wish you could steal from me, because then I could, like, quadruple the amount of money I could have gotten back off that. How do I not Moogle Charmed? Oh, he doesn't have Moogle Charm on. I took him off him. Yeah, okay. That's Cure 3. That's a crap ton of money. Okay. Alright. And the rest of the money we need for the run. All I do is try to find an offer. Yeah. We're going to have to go to Coliseum and do like try to see if there's an offer in there. Now, I understand this is a longer check, but I know 2 of the rewards are guaranteed. Plus, this gives us all the levels we need for the rest of the run. So, and then we have a bunch of quick checks we can do after that. They're peekable and stuff. Like Terra can go to Narsh, and we have Shadow's Cave of the Belt, which is peekable, which is quick. Unfortunately, we can't do Magic Tower's too long. I mean, Hiding Cave is available. We also have Magic Facility, so we probably could do Magic Facility after this because that is likely to have at least a couple Espers in it. So, and the last check is actually a guaranteed reward. So, oh well, why we have VK for Shadow here. Because there's no free checks and we took the Espers out of the auction house, that means there's a much higher chance of Espers being in other places in this game, you know? And we also have this being starred, so that means we'll see, like, the actual reward here. That we know we delivered the Esper, so... So the higher chances of Espers being in these kind of battle fights, and the fact that we already know 2 of these rewards are guaranteed, that means we're guaranteed to get 3 progressions off this, because we know the last one's already guaranteed. So that's how we know we're going to be moving along in this. A chest could be absolutely anything. Let's grab it here. Yeah, what are these? Here's your weapon. So we got mute, we got life 3, so we have all our protections and mutes and stuff already. And I think we got our Doom, so we actually have all the pieces we need for Final Kafka fight. You know. I don't really need Doom because everything's like a one-shot. Okay, that's 3 espers. This is actually a free heal, so we can just do this real quick. Just we get some levels off this. Okay, so now we get a free heal. Two of those, just gets rid of mana. Nothing there either. Alright, so this way we can get 2 boss fights back to back. And 1 guaranteed reward at the end. So the chances of this being good stuff is very high. Ah, French vanilla. Okay. Grand Train hits both, so... I hit that one harder than I did the other one. That's weird. Guess I could equip an Esper there. Percent, eat it. 5-3. Okay. No, you. Berserk. Definitely want to run Criminal Berserk here. Just run the Magic Master, not that matters, because I got Pix Dice and VKs and Grand Train, so... So Magic Master doesn't even really matter to me either, unless he does, like crazy AoE stuff on me. Ew. That wasn't too bad. Because I've had that fight go for like 2 or 3 minutes long. The problem is that finding characters is the problem for this, really. I mean, obviously there's a character behind Terror Shadow checks there. Well, the problem is like, where is it though? Like, we can check Medge Tower now, see if there's a character there after this. Because there could be a character there. And it's guaranteed reward for Medge Tower. Obviously checks don't matter, so we only need one more Esper though, but we need 2 characters here. That shows you how fast this run can be. Especially when you have the experience egg. And the cool thing is, like, we haven't found that 4th character yet, but it doesn't matter because they'll have all the experience points that we need for them. It's just too bad we don't have like a Lumina or something to like straight put on them. Ooh, that was a lot of money. Holy crap, 14,000. And we just got it again. Insane. Let's see. Ooh, that's quite a bit of damage there. There's Berserk for Magic Master. This is a guaranteed reward. This will guarantee be character Esper here. Save to save. And we also get a free heal off this, so that was another reason why I don't have to worry about sleeping bags. Nope, Esper. Okay. Well, the Espers we need now, we need characters. Back-to-back statues and same side goddess. This is... Normally this wouldn't be great. Normally this would suck. It gives me an Excalibur. Read buff weapon. Alright. We have 3 peak checks out this way, so go through these now. This is people. This one's people. Terra has a people. Terra has 2 peoples, actually. Problem is going to be finding this character. That's the problem for this. as a character. That's what we needed. And characters usually leading other characters, and he has 2 checks, so actually, no, he only has 1. He only has Tomb, because the other one's dead. So he only has Tomb. So we have to go straight to Tomb after this. Okay, Flame Eater. Thank you for the good luck, Sigil. But it's Super Bowl. I mean, this is like the easiest format, so. Let's see, he has Bum Rush. Interesting. Hope you don't pet. Yeah, sure. Actually, wait, does cost Coward give me other stuff? It does, actually. You need that and that. So I got Bum Rush now. That's cool. More VKs. Yeah, it's just cool for what's that here? Actually, grab that too. Okay, well, we have to do Tomb now, so that's the only place we can go. Because his... Oh, god damn it. Because his cafe in Skies is always going to be an Esper item. And his cafe check is automatically dead. So this is the only option we have, is this right here. This is not a character. We did save, so if this is not a character... Oh, fuck me. So if this is not a character, we have to warp out. We'll have to reset out, actually. Okay. Nothing good. Oh, why did I whip around like that? The only problem with Bum Rush is it's random target, so it's going to hurt us on Kefka, so it means I want him to go last in the party. So actually, I put him on top of the party here when I get towards the end of the game. Oh my god, the back of my head still hurts. So this should be character. It's actually dead. Wow. It's actually a dead check. Crazy. That means we gotta go back to some of the other character checks now. So the next one's gonna have to be Terra. Search Disguise is automatically gonna be an Esper, so we can't do that one. Now we get to Terra's stuff, because Terra's are both peekable. We don't need to save again, because that'll put us back in World of Ruin, which is where we want to be anyways. I do need sleeping bags, though. Or tents or something. Let's see what we've got for Rofies. I don't know, find your Morrow, we get less now. finding the character, man. You gotta find that one character. We need one more. I'd be freaking kept going. I was pissed. We birding house though too, which is another sad part. So this is peekable too. So we'll check this one out. Here's our character, Cyan. Glad we did in this order, so now we're gonna have 2 characters remaining after this. Hey, 3rd Mega Elixir, nice. You guys get a free heal off this too. Vanilla Cyan would be nice. In fact, this is also a character. It gives us a 3rd character for our party in the 2nd fight. Yeah, of course I screwed it up. Bullshit. Of course, I keep the bum rusher. Oh god, it's Tri-Touch. Oh wait, oh wait, don't have learned bar. No, I've not learned bar yet. Oh, it's vanilla sword tech. Are you kidding me? It's vanilla cyan. It's amazing. Oh, that's not so amazing though. I hate Blitz. This freaking controller. That's it without an Atlas armlet too. Okay, so Cyan's actually going to be my 5th. Or 4th. That is KT unlocked, by the way. You're back in, and you're back in. Get the heal here. That was out a big weapon too. So you're gonna get the Atlas armlet and Move Charm for now because I don't know because I Move Charm's on somebody else, I think. I'm saying equip you the rest of the way now. Anything that helps your figure. Oh, we got show. Oh, what the? Right by the doggo, so. Save this down. We got unlock. Because we got the characters right at the end, everybody has level 41 now. Skip automatically, so we get statues. Alright. You're the one kissing everybody. You're gonna be separate. So put you together. Put you together since you have Grand Trains. Grand Train basically hits everything. Actually, you know what? Which means my 2 Moogle Charmers went insane. Alright, well, we'll have to move stuff around. Moogle Charm has to go in for the experience egg now. You get the earring at the end. You can have Kieran. You get Bob Wrist, it's fine. You get Hearing and yeah, keep the Witcher on. Oh, you gotta go back, right? You're actually casting spells now, so we can use this and get that on. Blah. Okay. Sucks. Oh, you got a back row. Shit. Nice, 3 attacks in the body. Okay. Ooh, tentacles. That sucks. Dang it. Wait. It's taking a little longer than it should. I actually have extra here. You get the earrings anyways, so. Nope, I don't. I need anything else on, I guess. Here, wow. That's easy. This took way too long. The hell? Lugarm switches to earring after this. Ooh, goodness gracious, thank God he didn't throw a net at me. Now, the thing about Kefka here is that Kefka is incredibly easy here because it's actually scaled. So because we got perfect character espers here, which is 11, it means Kefka is only level 22. So, and we're level 45, 43. So obviously, we are double the levels that Kefka is. So everything's going to be incredibly quick. What you have to be careful of here is like killing the things in the right order still. So that's the one main part though. Alright, so hands on top with Shadow, Strago, Terra, and 6 Arc Courses last. It's knowing nothing of the world here. Let me quickly rewrote again, so it's fine. Ah, that sucks. Oh my god, ow. I think I have a way to hear this. That's funny. I almost didn't go on the other one. Okay, one down. 2 down, actually. Oh, wow. Life 3 is not up yet, so this sucks. Yeah, see, not even girl has full quad 9, because usually that's supposed to be quad 9. She only has 3,600 like HP, so she's down to like 1. I didn't even get tier 3 music there so quick. This is actually a really bad run. 53 is really bad. I have to remember how to like go fast here. Early, I need to cut down early game quite a bit. Okay, well, I mean that was a warm-up run, good, I guess. So obviously it's gonna be a little faster than that. 54 is kind of long. Usually some of the players can get this in 40. Of course, a lot of players faster than I am, so that's also another thing. I really don't know if I could go on really faster than that. The way that the checks panned out and everything. With the start and everything, I think Floating Continent was probably the right play because they gave us 3 espers like off the rip. And that got us through us the seed. Again, not finding 2 characters till the end kind of slowed us down a little bit. So I think that was part of it. Plus, not having Illumina or like stuff like that does slow you down just a little bit. But I actually don't mind about that either. So, all right. Well, we're gonna do another one right after this here. So we're going to reset for YouTube. Once again, I'm Cyberwolf, twitch.tv/CyberwolfGaming, Tones of Game Industry Stream Live, youtube.com/Cyberwolf18, where the cut down versions of the gameplays live. We'll be right back here on YouTube the next day. If you're watching on Twitch, we'll be right back right now.